How you doing, guys? I'm gonna make a little project here. I had to put a new steering shaft on. This is a 1978 444 case. You can see here it has the key shaft to hold the steering wheel on. Could not get that off, and in the process of getting it off, first I had to cut this shaft in half. I took off this plate right here. Reached in with a sawzall, cut it off so I could get the two parts out. Figuring I could get it off easier. Took a lot of heating, and here when I went to pull the shaft off, I put a puller on top of it right here and tried to pry this up, but it cracked the steering wheel in two pieces. You can see it's cracked right here and it's cracked right there. So I figured, well, I'll go on the internet, see if I can find a new steering wheel. Good luck with that, because they don't have them. Nobody has them. Case don't sell them anymore with the well, actually they don't have either one. The one with pins on, and this one here that's keyed on. But since I broke it in half, I was able to take, I don't know if you can see this or not, there's a, inside there's a big nut in there, and under that nut is a five-sided metal piece that's inside the steering wheel. And since it was broken in half, I could separate it far enough to get that metal piece out. So once I had it out, I could heat it real good, and then it came right off. You know, I was afraid to heat it too much when it was on the steering wheel. I thought I'd melt everything, but I should have just put a pipe in there and put the heat down the side there, but they kept it away from the steering wheel, I think, and I might have been able to pull that off. I don't know. And after looking at a few other things, I found out guys would they'd buy that shaft new, grind off the weld, because the pinion gear on the bottom is actually welded on. I don't know why they did that. It was a stupid idea, some asshole engineer. But you pull that, you grind that off, grind the old one off, put the new one, slide it on the shaft, weld it back in place, and it made a hell of a lot simpler. But I didn't see that until after I already broke the steering wheel. So what I came up with a solution, I put that metal piece back inside there, and then I put these two water hose clamps on there. This one just went around the top, and it was pretty simple. And I super glued it too. That probably helped a little bit. The bottom one, you can see right here, I had to take a multi-purpose tool and just notch that so that this band would actually fit up inside there so I could tighten it down. But it works fine until they come out with a new steering wheel. I'm gonna have to stay with this. I imagine that's why you can't find these steering wheels, because everybody broke them trying to get them off, you know, and or they did the weld trick. You can see this one. This is my 448. The difference in here, I'll see if you can see this or not. Right here, that's pinned. There's a roll pin that goes through the steering shaft, which is a lot simpler an idea to getting it on and off. You just knock that pin out. Of course, it might not be too easy either, but I'll find out, because that one's doing the same thing. It actually ate that pinion gear up from all the years, I guess, of steering it around or whatever. But until then, this is, if you have a broken steering wheel from doing what I did, just get yourself a couple of them water hose clamps, put them on there. It holds fine. I had no problem. It steers good, and with the super glue holding the plastic back together as much as possible, it worked out fine. So I haven't seen anybody with this steering dilemma, you know, on YouTube, so I figured I'd put something there in case somebody has any questions. That's what I came up with. Like I said, there's the only other steering wheel I've seen that might work, since that's a 3/4 inch This is a 3/4 inch shaft, and you can see where the key goes. They have there's a steering wheel that fits a Farmall tractor, and it's 3/4 inch. Fits a 3/4 inch blind shaft like that with a key. That might work. I haven't tried it yet, but might be worth looking into whether it'll work or not. So that's my video. Hope I can help somebody out. Like I said, if I had read about welding, grinding that off and welding that piece back on the bottom, I would have done that. It'd have been a hell of a lot easier and quicker than what I did. But I know a lot of people probably did the same damn thing I did and break the steering wheel trying to get that piece off. I mean, it's been on there since 1978, so it wasn't going to come off easy, that's for sure. Like I said, that 448 right there, it's starting to do the same thing. You turn the wheel and it'll click. It's where it's jumping a tooth. Not as bad as this thing was starting to do, but I can tell it's starting to go, so I'll be ordering a shaft for that and replacing that, I'm sure, this fall. Before that's my plow tractor for plowing snow, so I'll have to get that before the season comes in later this end of summer, early fall. I'll get that fixed up. But that's my video for today. Thanks for watching.